Listen to the power of your language. Proverbs 18:21 says, "Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and those who love it will eat its fruit." You see, you create your ethos, the character of your community, your family, your marriage, your workplace. Your language does that. And likewise, all healing and growth can be stomped out by our language ethos. We have the ability to, through our language, what we communicate to people, what we speak to people, we have the ability to bring forth life, and we also have the ability to bring death into it. And so we create a language ethos. This area where people are eating the fruits of what we say, and then their life takes a direction as a result of it. So think about your language ethos. What kind of environment do you create? Not with just whether or not you slip up and use a bad words of profanity. I hope you're understanding that we're talking about a bigger picture than that. I mean, I'm not okaying using bad words, but when I'm saying that what creates cherishing in our relationships, it's the power of our language, the ethos that we create, the word becoming flesh that has the ability to bring forth life, that has the ability to bring light into darkness. This image of God in us and the power of words, the power of language, and then the culture that we create in that language ethos. So now apply it to the realms of the things that you cherish. And think about your language ethos, and I'm really just asking you to think about it. I don't want spouse talking to spouse, and this is not a time to point out, well, this is what you do. This is your ethos. I want you to think about you. I don't want you to think about your boss or somebody of a different race or somebody of a different gender. I want you to think about what is your language ethos? What is the character of your language? What is the community that you create, the language of that community? Now think about your marriage. What is the language ethos there? Think about how you talk to your children. Now move on to how you think about your friends and how you talk, the language that you use around your friends. Again, not words alone. I'm talking about the body of work of what you speak forth, what comes out of your life, the incarnation, if I can use that phrase, of words that come forth out of your life. What your workplace is like, and what kind of ethos are you creating there? Are you bringing forth life or death when others eat the fruit of your language? When your kids get the fruit that was talked about in that proverb and they begin to eat the fruit, does it sour their soul and their spirit? And does it sour the relationship? Or when they eat it, is there a yum in it? Is there a delight in this? Is there an uplifting encouragement in it? Is there something that brings forth life? Or are you always setting the forest on fire, as James said? That you're using that power of language, that you are always saying that one thing that just, it's going to set them off. You know that if you make that point, if you make that statement, that criticism, or you point out even that truth, but you do it in the wrong kind of heart, that you're just going to torch the whole evening. It's going to be gone. You're going to just torch the relationship because of what you're saying. So let me ask you to think about that in your own personal life, what you're doing with your words.